What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling, man? Welcome back to another episode of Clear the Smoke. I'm your host, Rowdy Q. Today's episode, we will be giving an interview with Tori Marie. She's a dope person. Without her, this podcast wouldn't even be a thing. But we're going to get into that with the interview the next 2 minutes, I'll say. I came on a little early, to get y'all a little introduction. I'm terrible at intros, but the more we get going with this, the better the intro is going to get. This is the second interview. We're going to get into more things real soon with this podcast. Shit is a little slow right now due to me trying to figure out how to do this solo. But we're going to get the interview started in the next, 60 seconds. I hope y'all ready. It took a minute to get this show popping, man. Like I said the last episode, we was known as something different with... What's the name of that shit? It was called Smoke It Out at first, with two other gentlemen that I call friends. We're cool to this day, but we're just not doing business anymore. So with that being said, that's where Clear the Smokers came from. It's a little bit more marketable. It's more, better, and I'm solo now. So, but in the future, we looking for, some co-hosts that want to come on and talk about some different things, stuff like that. So, but I go in a different video and do that. So, I guess we can just get started with this now. Well, now it ain't 4 o'clock yet. 4 o'clock now. So, I'm going to send you the invite now. We can get started. Oh, I ain't even read the comments. Thank you. Hey, what's going on?
Hey.
I was trying to get you on first, but that ain't work out.
Yeah, that's probably possible. My busy schedule, my busy life. Gotta do what I gotta do. So what's up though?
Not much. Still healing up. I'll
The
be back
what?
100%. I'm still healing up right now.
Okay.
It's my ankle fracture, but I'll be back soon.
Well, hopefully everything gets better.
Appreciate it. Thanks for coming. I got some questions for me. So
I bet you do.
I got a notebook this time. I write my
I'm
questions
proud
down.
of you.
Yeah, I'm actually doing it right this time, so I don't forget my questions and stuff like that. So, my first question is, we're gonna start off small. Just tell us where you from.
Ooh, that's a hard question. I am from what's up, Grown Man Logic? I am from New Jersey. I'm a Jersey girl.
Okay. We're gonna start off small. My next question is, what made you get into podcasting and your networking? Like, how that come about?
So, to be honest, I was never looking to get into podcasting or radio at all. I was given an opportunity with FTV Radio at the time, and DJ June had said, "Hey, I like your personality. I think you would be a great asset. Join us." And so from there, we talked. I had brought 2 other females with me, and so we decided that I would definitely do the podcast, and I brought 2 other females on. And what ended up happening is, unfortunately, we're all no longer together, which was probably for the best. But definitely will say, if it wasn't for FTV Radio starting Bella Podcast, this wouldn't even be a thing. So I definitely took the things that I learned in a short period of time with FTV Radio, as well as some things from the other ladies, the former ladies of Bella Podcast, and just continue to do my thing. And we're going into the 1-year anniversary next month. April 2nd is the incredible party.
It's crazy. It's been a whole year. That's
and
crazy.
It wasn't easy. You know that. Moving furniture around in the apartment, getting things situated, me freaking the hell out.
Yeah, it was a hell of a journey. It's been a hell of a journey, man. It's been crazy.
But I wouldn't trade it for the world. The experience made me a better woman. The industry has given me a bigger backbone than you could ever imagine. And this industry sucks. But you have to find the beauty in it.
Yeah, definitely.
Or you're going to lose your goddamn mind.
And definitely, this industry is crazy. Like I
Mm-hmm.
said before last video, like people keep asking me like when I'm gonna make some more music, when I'm coming back. It's the reason why I'm in the shadows right now.
Mm.
This summer I got some work coming for everybody, but it's the reason why I took the back seat. I haven't performed in almost a year, all that. So it's the reason why. You
Absolutely.
got to stay strong in this and just wait your turn, but it ain't easy.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I guess off of that was the birth of your network. I know about it, but they probably don't know. But how that come about too?
The birth of the network?
Yeah, like how did that go from the podcast to the network and then become one whole thing?
Um, Haters. It's the honest truth. The reason I pushed harder than ever is because so when Bella Podcast left FTV Radio, it wasn't on the greatest terms. However, I was never the type of person to talk bad about nobody. However, though, there were people who liked to talk about me. And I was like, you know what? At first it really bothered me. I would cry. I was really upset about it. But I was like, you know what? There's people saying Tori Marie, aka Bella, is doing the show in her house now so she can screw everybody. I was like, what? And it was really hurtful because I was putting so much effort after leaving the radio show to still be put down, to still be ridiculed. And it was a point I was really going to give up. I was like, you know what? I'm done with the show. And there were so many people who loved the show that they were like, hey, I want to be on your next one. And you know me, I'm not going to say no, especially if I promise
Yeah,
people.
and the show
So
was a great show. You know,
thank you. So
the people you
I
interview
couldn't
was
stop.
amazing.
Thank you. No, I couldn't stop. I just felt obligated to the fans and, to everybody else who wanted to be a part of Bella Podcast. And so I kept pushing and kept pushing. And 1 year later, probably about 8 months into it, I was like, you know what? I want to do something more. I want to do something called the Bella Show. But then when I thought about it, I was like, I don't really want to pay for cameras and sit down with people, and
Yeah.
because it's a lot. I don't really know where I want the direction of the show to go. So rather than me just be Bella Podcast, why don't I brand myself? Because I know a lot of
All right.
people brand themselves. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to take Bella Podcast to the next level. And when I did that, I decided I wasn't just going to do Bella Podcast, but I was going to do a Bella Network, and I was going to be my own Bella world. And the meaning behind Bella Podcast was beautiful podcast, where anybody had a free atmosphere, no judgment, no disrespect, no stupid questions that had to do with personal. It was strictly business. It was strictly to put you on a platform, and it wasn't to ridicule or judge because I've been there in the industry then, and I'm still going through it now. And so, Bella Network really just blossomed because I was so tired of being hurt and disrespected. And I was like, you know what? The best revenge isn't to get back at people, because I've been there, done that. It goes nowhere. It's just a whole bunch of back and forth, unnecessary drama. It's winning. The biggest success I can tell people, or the biggest success story that anybody can have when people down you, is winning. Show them, prove them that everything you said was a lie, and shut them up.
Exactly. And that's why I came at.
That is true.
Yeah, and I came in right in the heart of this shit. So.
And I'm proud of you, because it wasn't an easy journey with you.
Nah.
I even cursed you out. I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
I got nothing to say to you. Don't talk to me right now.
Yeah, word. Nah, the show was almost a fail, man, honestly. We almost failed in the first 4 or 5 months.
But it's going to happen. Like I said, Bella Podcast with myself and 2 other females failed. But it's what you do with that failure. Are you just going to let it stop you there? Or are you going to push forward and say, this is what I'm going to do? Bella After Dark failed with one of the co-hosts. And I was like, I'm not going to stop Bella After Dark just because, she felt like it was her time to leave and she didn't want to be a part of it, which I completely respect. But it doesn't stop. It's, okay, now we got to see a new outlook. How am I going to take Bella After Dark from what it already was and make it better? And when I say better, it's not because this co-host wasn't great, because she was an amazing co-host. It comes down to better. Great can be greater. Greater can be greatest. And that's how I look at everything. How do we rebrand this show and make it better than it was before, since we're changing?
Yeah, I get you.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely. That's basically what I just had to do. Like, I didn't want to end it the way it did. Like, I actually tried to fight to keep us three together. It just didn't work out, and we wasn't getting nowhere. Like at the beginning, we didn't do Instagram. We kind of went live on Twitch. It worked out in the beginning, but it slowly was failing. Viewership was going down. So I'm like, we're not going to grow. So I made a decision to step away because one of them, I don't want to go into detail, but it just didn't work out.
But as like I said, as the host of any show, any network, you need to be able to make the hard decisions that you don't want to make. And that's what I have to do every day. I have to do exactly what I told you was going to happen. You just didn't want to listen.
Yeah, you did say that.
Experience. But I'm glad it all worked out for you.
I appreciate it. I'm glad it's finally moving now. I don't have a set days of when I'm going to be live because my work schedule is crazy, but I'm going to try to go twice a week just to make up for the lost time and everything. So, and I think back to the decision making, like you said.
And emotions never mix. They don't. But for some reason in this industry, they think it can, and I don't know why they think that.
Exactly. But like you said, with the business decisions, I had to do that also with my own business. Some decisions I had to cut out some people, different artists that I wanted to work with that didn't work out. Some of them I was close to them for years, so it hurt it. But now I'm putting myself first, and things are starting to work out for the better.
Well, it's like Boxer Girl just said, and I said it as well in my my new season of Bella After Dark. Since we had to make some adjustments, is people come in your life for a reason, season, or a lifetime. People come in your life for a reason. That's no question asked. It's whether or not they're going to stay a season in your life or a lifetime, and you can't let people determine that decision. You have to make that. And that's a fact. So, what's your next question for me, Rowdy Q?
I never looked at that like that, but my next question is, I know you did some. She is, yeah. I'm learning from the best. I know that you did some acting and modeling, right? That's correct.
Correct.
Okay, how that happen? And what made you do that?
Once again, I didn't want to do it.
Everything it just came to you.
The modeling came because, K-Slay, shout out to K-Slay for this, but she reached out to me and she was like, hey, I would love for you to be in my modeling. I think it would be dope. And so I flew all the way from Florida to Jersey to be part of her fashion show, and it took off from there. I had done modeling in the past, but I was a lot skinnier. I hadn't had a baby yet. And so I was like, I'm not going to be able to model again. And that was a lie. So, but I took what Victoria's Secret models look like and what all other kind of females like. And I was like, I'm not this perfect picture image, so I can't do this anymore. When in reality is society has shifted and there's plus size models who are famous models. So, I just had to realize that I'm never going to be this petite, tiny girl anymore like I used to be before my daughter. But who can I become after her? Because I'm not an ugly woman. I don't think so. But I definitely have some curves to me. So how is it that the industry can use me without being a sex symbol? And so I was able to find my way in the modeling. Was it really did I really enjoy it? Yeah. But was it my passion? Could I see myself doing the modeling the rest of my life? No. And so from there, I was already doing acting with a couple people in the industry. But, it really, even now I do acting. I was just in, oh, God, why am I going blank? God damn it, hold on.
I know what it is, but I'm not going to say it.
No, it was with director Ray Lute.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Ill Intentions, there you go.
Okay.
I think that, don't listen, if I mess that up, I'll fix it later. Ill Intentions, and I had the pleasure of being Sabrina in it. It was a little extra line, couple of lines, but I love it. But like I said, it's not something I see myself, pursuing as a career. I think it's more of a hobby because I enjoy doing it and the music videos. But my hobby is that my main craft, my main passion is the podcasting, the radio, and soon to be author of the Bella Story, and take over from there and brand myself.
I'm glad I'm a part of that journey. Definitely, this gonna be a good journey. But every journey doesn't start off smooth. It all has to have its bumps and its rocky road to become successful. I had to learn that.
Especially in this industry, there's no manual that says how to go about being an actor, how to go about being a model. And as a female in this industry, it's a lot harder because men think that they can walk all over you and silence you. And one thing about Tori Marie Bella is
you ain't gonna shut down for nobody.
You ain't gonna shut me the hell up. And that's because I've been silent for so long.
Hey, yo.
And people think that I'm this firecracker kind of woman, but I'm not. I've been through a lot, and I'm so tired of my voice in this industry. Is my whole goal is to let other females know, like, it's okay not to be okay, because I had nobody, and the people I had leaned on betrayed me, and to this day still like to talk crap about me. But all I can do is just take it with a grain of salt, continue my work, and know that God is gonna shut that shit down sooner than later, because
Exactly.
he's not gonna let his children fail. And I'm working on my relationship with God, but trust and believe that the certain things that are happening in this industry, it's gonna come to an end, especially with Tori Marie Bella coming in and the kindest, purest heart that I have. It's over. And like I said, I'm not one to shut my mouth anymore. I'm going to expose every and anyone that crosses me with all good intentions.
But shit, do you see the name? Clear the smoke. We gonna clear some smoke around this shit, yeah?
Pretty much.
That's the point. Alright, I do have someone did ask a question, so I'm gonna put that up right quick. That's a question right there. Do you see yourself on video or TV?
Yeah. I mean, the goal for the Bella Network, is to be one day have a TV show. I would love to take Bella Network and have a Bella show, like how Ellen did, and interview people and just be humble and not talk about drama or what's going on, or kind of like, no disrespect, how Wendy Williams did. I really wasn't a fan because of how she would just knock people left and right, and rather than uplift them, she bullied them in a way. And I know that was what she was supposed to do, but it's not something I agree with in the industry. I'm more like an Ellen kind of person. I want to show love and give back to how so many people, have been shut in this industry or not given a chance, just like Monique happened. Oprah and Tyler Perry had been shaming her and knocking her for so many years, and 50 Cent said, well, damn that, I'm going to put you on. That's what I want to be. I want to be like the 50 that says, you know what they said, come rock with me. And you know that from what happened with you. So, that's my goal, is to be able to take the people who I see that are so real in this industry, and because they're not fake and they won't shut their mouth, get stomped on by the people bigger and who've been in this industry higher than us, and take them with me to another level and show people that there are good people out there. And so, yes, I definitely see myself very soon being on something like the Bella Show. I mean, like I said, I act. So I'm already on a couple, Tubi TV, and, just did The Father's Pride, and I was on the big screen with that. So
yeah, I still got to see that movie, by the way, too.
Yeah, and I've been in a second chance. So I definitely don't see me stopping anytime soon. And if someone wants me to stop, well, you know what I'm about to say about that. You're going to have to do what you got to do, because I ain't going nowhere anytime soon. God as my witness.
Yeah, I'm going to say this, though, for what Tori just said. She definitely did some 50 shit, because without her, a lot of things acting-wise for me would have never happened. I got a few opportunities. One I did turn down because I wasn't comfortable with the role, but I was grateful for that opportunity, and I have another opportunity this Saturday, so I can't wait. This will be my second opportunity, and the role that I'm possibly going to get is a decent one, a nice one. So I'm definitely grateful for that. Also, podcast won't be a thing. So she ain't lying. So she definitely a real one. And
And trust me, everybody, it was not easy dealing with this man right here
it
up
wasn't
top.
my
This Rowdy
fault.
Q.
Yeah, I was trying to, but I also was trying to give people that opportunity too with me. Like I wanted my friends and anybody that's cool with me to grow with me, and it just wasn't working. Like even before podcast, like when I started doing music, I've been singing my whole life. I started rapping like a year ago, but I was also trying to grow with people I call my brother, my like family to me.
I
But
think, to be honest, one thing I've learned is I don't want to take people with me in that aspect. I just want to be able to, I want to take myself and then give people the opportunity, because ain't nobody going to do it better than you. Ain't nobody going to be able to do what Bella does, or do what Rowdy does, or do what Ray Lude, or do what the radio host, Lady Rex, or do what Grown Man Logic or the Evening Experience do better than what they can do. They know
that's a
their
fact.
craft. They know the story. They know the direction they want to go. And I tell people all the time, don't just do it. Don't put a team. I didn't have a team behind me when I had left Bella podcast from FT Radio. It was just me and my phone. There wasn't even a ring light. You guys know that. It was dark.
Yeah, you
You
see
know,
where
there
I'm
was
at right
times I
now.
had to be
Listen,
like, can someone shine their phone on us real quick? And then I had to tell somebody, shout out to, Paquito and Trap and A Hood, because, even though I don't really rock with that crew anymore, at the time they were in my life, they were like, yo, get a ring light. I was like, what's that? Huh? And here we are
ring
now.
light
I'm
is a
able to do
key.
the interview with the ring light and, talk to people, and, everything has its purpose. And every person that has come in our life, whether they've come or go, stayed, gone, whatever, they've definitely been a huge asset in my life. Whether it was a short time or it's going to be a lifetime, every person that comes into my life is a huge asset. And I definitely try to be as much as an asset to them as well while I'm in their life, however long they want me there. It's all about love, man. I try to love. That's my problem.
Yeah,
It's just loving
yeah,
everybody.
I agree. I definitely agree. I'm like literally the same way. Like, but I came in it with a different perspective than now. Like now, like you just said, like you got to do the work first and then bring others like around that circle, because you
Yeah.
got to. One thing I had to learn is you got to have a foundation. That's one thing I learned.
Who told you that, like, from
Not
like a year ago,
Nah,
Rowdy?
I heard it. Like my godfather always kind of told me, but I would not. I would listen to what everybody tells me, but it won't click until that situation
It
comes.
never clicks until hits the fan, and then you're like, oh, I could
Yeah.
have done it.
So now, like that
Shout out to
foundation
Rowdy
is
Q
what I
for
go
finally
by.
figuring the shit out. No,
So now I got the foundation. That's why I'm able to. I got my clothing brand planned out perfectly. That's coming out this summer. I got my music that's planned out better than what it was.
well, maybe you need to be on the Bella podcast so we can interview you.
Listen, it's been a while. We got a lot to talk about. So there's a few things I want to talk about that I don't want to bring on this show because it's my show. So I want some things I want to talk about on different shows. So I mean, I'm ready for it. I ain't never knocking down nothing.
There you go. So what's your next question, mister? Because, I'm a busy woman.
I know, yeah,
You got
we a
me
little
until
long
you
overdue.
don't.
I got like two more questions. My next question is, 'cause I know you said it before, I don't know if they heard you, but what does it mean to be a mom, and do you have any advice for new parents?
Whew. What does it mean to be a mom? For me, it means everything. Now it means everything. I talk about it a lot of times is I've abandoned my daughter. I want nothing to do with her. I wanted nothing to do with being a mom. Scared, disappear. I had my own demons I was fighting. But when I was able to get that help and, really focus on myself and love myself, then I was able to be the best mother I can be. And it means everything to me. Having the best friends, being able to, my little baby girl, like, mommy, I love that. I love hearing the mommy. She did it the other. She's like, mother. I was like, whoa, no, no. That whole mother thing. Father, great. Mother, no. It means everything. The only advice I could give to any parent as a mother is there is no manual for this. You know, there's nothing to say. How do I put it? There's nothing to say how to be a mom. There's no manual. The only thing I could say is you're gonna make bumps. You're gonna have bumps along the way. You're gonna do things to piss other people off and probably piss your kid. Just try your hardest every day to be the best parent that you can be, and forget what other people say about you. And it's that simple. There's nothing else I could say because I can't
That's what
give any
fathers too, by
advice
the way.
well, I can't give any advice or judge people because I wasn't the best mom at once. You know, I tell people I have no room to talk when it comes to certain things. But the only thing I can say is try to be the best mother and father that you can be in your child's life because that's all that matters. They didn't ask to be here. So while they are here and you're in their life, give them the best goddamn mom and dad that you know how to be. And always try to be a better mom or dad. Don't, I'm stuck in my ways, this, that, because I did it. Try to
tell some of them old heads that, man. Some of these old heads don't gotta get out their ways. They gotta adapt with the time, man. They don't want to do that. They still used to whipping ass. You can't nowadays. You can't do that. These kids ain't understanding that. A lot of these kids I see out here. I seen a lot of kids as teenagers, not going to school, nothing. But they're talented. Like I met a few kids last summer. Yo, like I sing, I do this. I'm like, yo, focus on that. Go to school though. Like I know I'm probably gonna get somebody gonna say something about what I'm about to say, but I'm gonna say it. They don't learn that in school no more. They took their electives away. Like I literally, when I went to go vote, I think it was in November, they saying that they took all the electives away, cooking, music, all of that stuff. They took the fun away from school to get these kids to go to school. Like I remember me personally, I ain't like school. I was smart. My grades was always good, but I loved going to school for music class. That was my favorite class. I even played sports. I love music more than anything. Now that I'm actually pursuing that dream and my goals of doing music, but I finished school though. So that's what I want like these kids to do. Like no matter what, you finish school because it's real. Then you're gonna need that degree to get a job or just to make some income to fund your career and what you want to do. So get that done no matter what. Like I live by one code, never quit, never fold. That's just me. So you gotta stand with that. But
absolutely.
My last question for you today is, what's next?
Stay tuned. You should have known that was coming.
That's a good answer. I already know. That's what I asked.
I'll say this. What's next?
Definitely is. Education is definitely important. And to all the comments, I'm reading the comments. I'm sorry I haven't really acknowledged a comment, but I'm reading them. I definitely agree with what y'all was saying. I definitely love the crowd participation because they're duly needed. I hope that y'all subscribe, come down because I'm actually going live again at 7 with another interview. So we about to keep the ball rolling.
Facts. I'm proud of you. But I will say this. The only thing I would tell people to stay tuned for is more Bella. I always tell people, don't tell people what you got planned until it's set in stone. The only thing I could say I have set in stone is the Bella story. And I want people to really know the truth about who Bella is, who Bella was, and what Bella you could see in the future. Like I tell people, I do suffer with mental health. I do suffer with, bipolar disorder. I do suffer with drug addiction. I do suffer with abandonment, being adopted. And there's a lot of demons I fight and had fought and that I have recovered from. And so I think my main thing with the Bella story is I want people to understand that you're not alone. I wish there was somebody who really was able to guide me and bring me in the right direction because probably I wouldn't have went through half the things that I did. But there was a book that I read called The Bipolar Child by Dimitri Poplos, who ended up actually being my psychologist and my therapist. And that book changed the way I viewed bipolar disorder. And I was able to finally take the steps to say, this is what I have. this is going to be a part of me the rest of my life. And now how do I make this bipolar and Tori become one? Because I was running away from the disease, or not disease, the mental health. And so that's the only thing I'm more excited for is the Bella story, because I just want to be able to be an out for people, even just from a book, and then go on tour and do motivational speaking. So that's the main goal. So forget the acting right now, forget the modeling. That can always come at another time. My main focus is being able to help other people in their journey, in their darkest hours, and bring light the Bella way.
Yo, that's crazy. You said just like me. I just never said it out loud. I never said it out loud. Like I always wanted to motivate other people. Like I was just saying with the education thing. Like people think because I'm young, I'm in my 20s, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I do research, bro. I don't just talk about anything. I do research before I say it, or I get knowledge from people that's in it daily, so they can give me the knowledge so I can talk about it. So, like you said, you want to do motivational speaking. I would love to do that, and that's also why I make music. I show them I tell them like this. That's how I express myself through my music. So, but I want you to know through that, it's like, yo, no matter what, you can accomplish anything. You gotta just, if you into that type of stuff, use that to fuel use it as energy to get to where you want to be. Like you with podcasting, the TV, stuff like that.
Fact, but I gotta say before anything, I just want to give a huge shout out to a few people. The Evening Experience, Mac 357. People really need to go check him out, shout him out. He's an amazing radio host, as well as he does his own show, The Evening Experience. Grown Man Logic, who was in the viewing comments, he's amazing. I'm super excited to work with both Mac and Grown Man Logic for this up and coming Bella Grown Man Logic, The Evening Experience Podcasters All-Star Weekend, which we're planning. So stay tuned for that, because we're definitely making that happen. Huge shout out to everybody who's tuning in with me, who follows me, who supports me. And definitely shout out to Jay Burrows, because he's definitely one of my biggest fans. He's my biggest supporter. And the friendship I have built with this man has been nothing but positive, nothing but amazing. And through all the crap that we've had to go through in this industry together, I couldn't ask for a better friend. So I definitely have to shout out his book, Porn, The Whole Truth. Wait, no, I lied. Porn, The Truth, The Whole Truth, and Nothing But the Truth. And y'all need to go get that book, because he's the reason I'm so focused on doing the Bella story. From hearing his story and how he was strong enough to talk about being a porn addict, that's not easy for a man, was able to help me realize you can make a story about your demons too. And ain't nobody, if people have something to say, it doesn't matter, because you've already said your story. Now it's just their opinions, and forget what they say. So I have definitely had to shout out those people and know how much I truly appreciate them, adore them, and have so much love for each one of them.
Shout out to you guys. I don't know what to say. I'm listening. You know, I like to listen.
Now, I will say this though, because I'm a podcaster, and I had to learn myself. I like critique. I would just say the only thing for your 7 o'clock is, because I need to do it too, and I have done it, is talk less and let the interviewer talk. And on top of that, no dead air. It should flow.
I come out word. I be so listening. I be so into what people be saying. I be just like stuck sometimes. I be like, all right, word.
So do I. But you have to learn how to come out of it. And like I said, you're new to this. And I've been in your corner the whole way, from helping you to getting you started on your feet, telling you how to go about it. And I'm still here with you, rocking. Even though you piss me off at times, and I be like, you know what, Rowdy? I'm already in a bad mood. Today's not day. But don't do it, because you got to get that Bella side that you see on the camera. She don't got to be it right now. You can get it.
But if you see up top, right, y'all look under the title, y'all can see what's up there that's rolling. Feel me? It's a real thing. This is legit around here.
Facts.
This ain't no game no more.
It's not. And I tell people this, like I said, the best thing that I could be to people is an example, a role model, and a voice in this industry for anybody. And everybody knows I have no problem speaking my mind. I have no problem saying what I got to say. And I had no problem putting my hand out and putting my on the line for other people, as long as I know for a fact that they're in my corner. And Rowdy can say it, you know, I went out on a limb for this guy, like tooth and nail, really went out for him. And it was worth it, because now look at you, you're doing your podcast, you got things going on, and you know I'm only a call away. I mean, I was there with you and your little drama BS stuff, like it gets better, you know.
Yeah, I'm still dealing with a few other things, but yeah.
That Rowdy was gonna be a father first. I was like, wait, what? You like, yeah, I didn't tell nobody. Wait, why are you telling me? You know I got a big mouth. You know how hard that was?
Yeah, yeah, I'm definitely a father. Yo, like, to this day, it still like shocks me.
Like, I still have to meet my little Bella, the mini Bella. I don't care what anyone says. Anybody I rock with, all of my Bellas.
I know. The next time she come up here, I'm gonna let you know where you at now. I don't even know where you at no more. You ain't in Jersey.
Nobody really knows where I'm at, and I would definitely not tell you where I'm at on live.
Yeah, that's a fact. Word. We don't even do that. I forgot, man. We got a lot of haters.
I'm in the tri-state area right now.
I know. I think I know where you at.
I think you do too.
All right. We'll talk about that later. But I definitely appreciate you coming on to the second episode. I would love to have you on first, because without you, this wouldn't have been possible. So,
I appreciate you having me, and I wish I could have been on first, but you know, Bella be making moves and grinding and working, and like I said, you to even get me right now is rare.
Well, this shit was 2 days ago.
Word, you was like, yo, can I get you? I was like, I don't know, I'll let you know. And then I was like, I'll do 9 o'clock. And then you was like, bet. And then this morning I'm like, ooh, yeah, 4 o'clock works better now. And you're like, okay. Why? He probably, she better cancel.
Nah, I'm here because, like, honestly, man, I don't really be doing nothing since I fractured my ankle. So I just be chilling, really thinking. And I've been working on my music more again, focusing on business, getting this clothing brand ready for the summer. So also, clothing brand.
I have to say this. I commend you on everything you're doing. You know, I support. You know, I can't wait to see it in action. And we'll definitely stay in touch. But make sure everybody who's tuning in, April 2nd, it's going down at Bentley's at 71 Clay Street, Newark, New Jersey, for the 1-year anniversary of Bella Podcast, as well as my birthday bash. So please, please, please spread the word. Let everybody know. I have the flyers out. Repost, like, comment, share, whatever. It's going to be a ball. And
I'm going to repost it too so y'all can see it. Also.
Huh?
I'm saying I'm going to repost it too so they can see it here too.
Because you coming, right?
Yeah. I'm coming.
So everybody heard it here. If you don't show up, and I go.
Nah, I got a problem with doing that now. I'll be like, I didn't go to shows, all type of shit. But I've been on the way. But I'm
you gonna make your re-entry on Bella Podcast 1-year anniversary bash. How about that?
I have to come.
You really do.
I got to. Like,
yeah,
it ain't
you
even
do.
It's like, it's not even a question. I got no choice.
It's true. But again, Rowdy, it's been great seeing you again. I haven't seen you in a minute. Thanks again for having me on your show. I appreciate that. Everybody make sure he's got Bella's stamp of approval. Clear the smoke. Check him out. Go follow, like, comment, spread the love, share it. And once again, it's the one and only Tori Marie, a.k.a. Bella, and I'm out.
Yes, sir.
Later.
Appreciate it.